got a quick one for you all right now. Critics and reviewers and opinions. We are in the social media era. The amount of how much people, one, think their opinions matter, two, give out their opinions, three, just whatever, everything. We're in the media moment right now. It's just everything's happening at once, and information just everywhere. And we feel that when we're given this information, we need to respond. Always. I know it's kind of hypocritical literally doing this as a YouTube video. I get that. A perfect way to sum up anything like this is, who the fuck cares? Your opinion's your opinion, dude. If it's a really bad opinion, like one that's hatefully charged or racist or anything like that, obviously we gotta address that. We gotta work on it. All that good stuff. But when it's stuff like movies, TV, entertainment, music, all that stuff, everyone has an opinion and thinks they're right and thinks that everyone has to agree with them or else they don't matter. Who gives a fuck? Specifically with movies, I hate when people find out you haven't seen a movie. Most of the time, their reaction is okay. Most of the time, they're just oh, you haven't seen a movie? You should probably see it. I think you would like it. If it's a personal friend. But if you just get someone, off the street or something, they're you haven't seen this movie? You need to fucking see it, right now. I hate you. Instantly. Just letting you know. Now, just off the cuff telling me I need to see a movie? Hell yeah, I'm up for that. Some of my favorite movies were recommendations. Just know, if my opinion on it differs from yours, cool. Or if your opinion on it differs from mine, cool. We need to stop thinking that our opinion is law. If we thought a movie was good and we just hear that the masses didn't think it was good, cool, man. More for you. Here's a good example. This isn't movies. One of the most, I feel, debated snacks or just food in general is olives. Olives are like White Castle. You either fucking love them or you fucking hate them. And people think you're gross if you fucking love them. Now, honestly, people think you're gross if you fucking love them. Obviously, that's not a big deal. People don't care what your food opinion is. That's what I think is funny. When it comes to entertainment, people are oh, you have to like this, you have to all this stuff. With food, they're oh, you don't like it? Cool. Have this ceviche or have this fucking, have a burger. Who gives a fuck? Whatever. But when it comes to movies, I feel like movies are like olives when it comes to food for some reason. If you like olives, fuck you, you're wrong. Or if you if you don't like olives, also fuck you, you're wrong. I personally love black olives. I eat them by the fucking can with a fork. Done. I don't know where I was going with that, but here we are. Now, with movies, I know some movies that I personally love. Ton of people hate. Wanted. That's one I always love to bring up. My circle of friends like that movie too, so that makes me happy. But I know so many people are it's dumb. The whole curving bullet things is impossible. Yeah, so are dudes that can fly and people that see the future and blue cats that fuck with ponytails. Whatever, man. I know this video isn't really going anywhere, and it's kind of a dumb rant, but I just want you to know, if your opinion on a movie differs from somebody else, cool, man. It's what you like, it's what they like, it's what you don't like, it's what you do like. People like Screen Junkies, Cinema Sins, Sinfix, Cinema Wins, I Watch Mojo, Chris Stuckman, Jeremy Johns, all these different people that review movies and just give their opinions on certain movies. They get this bad rep sometimes when they really like a certain movie that whenever Cinefix talks about The Third Man, which is an Orson Welles movie. I've never even seen it, but apparently it's their big fuck yeah movie. People give them unrelenting shit when they talk about it. I'm so what? They like that movie. That's what these channels and this YouTube movie format is for. Talking about what you like. I think, anyway. Even CinemaSins, a one that a lot of people give hate and a lot of people that shit on for. I agree. Sometimes they're contradictory and whatever, but when they like something, you can tell they like it. Like, they give a passion to it. That's why TV Sins is so good, because TV Sins is like at the cusp of when Cinema Sins knew what they were doing, like giving credit to certain actors and all that stuff. I made a whole video about it. Not going to go into it. But it's just one of those things of, like, when you like something, you can tell you like it, and that passion is there, and it's fun, man. I love seeing people love stuff. I can't believe people hate when people like a certain thing. And it was just like, seeing people passionate about certain, like, good things within reason is great. The movie Chef. There's a good one. The movie Chef. Watching that movie is pure delight and pure wonderfulness and just pure... It's one of the happier movies you could ever watch, I feel. Because you can tell everybody in that movie, one, was having a really fun time making that movie. Because Jon Favreau seems like one of the nicest guys to work for in Hollywood. I'm not even kidding. Like, he seems like such a great actor's director. He's a great actor, too. And he's just seems like such a fun guy to work with. And then you watch that movie and you get this great feeling because, you know, it's about loving to cook and loving what you do and just clearly, like, everybody is just having such a great time, and we love seeing people have a great time. Like, that's something that I really love. Whenever someone is having fun and it comes through in the medium that they're doing, like when it comes to, like, painting or music or anything, it's great. But then you got people who are like, well, I don't like it, so I need to tell you why you're wrong. Why? We don't give a fuck. I get that, like, it feels good to have that balance, and it feels good to, like, talk about movies in a negative light. I agree. Like, I love shitting on movies. I fully do. But I like talking about the good stuff more. Keep the positivity in there. Because even certain things like Cinema Sins, like I said again, or, like, other, like, reviewers, or just anything, when they're passionate about a certain movie, that's when you really like it. Doesn't even matter if you like the movie at all. Like, okay. Jeremy Johns, my favorite movie reviewer. I feel like a lot of people's favorite movie reviewer. He is the people's movie reviewer because he goes in as a watcher before a critic. Most critics go in ready to hate the movie. Doesn't matter what movie it is. Like, it's ridiculous. But he goes in, and that's why he actually put Suicide Squad as one of his more liked movies. Now, honestly, he's changed his tone a little bit about that, but, like, it's one of those things of, like, we shouldn't chastise a guy for liking a certain movie we didn't like. Like, I don't know. We gotta stop caring about our opinions while also only caring about our opinions. You know, you get what I'm saying? We gotta stop caring about our opinions enough to have to tell people that our opinion is law. But we also gotta stop caring about people telling us their opinions. Like, there are certain movies that I hate that people love, and they hear that I hate them, and they're just like, okay, cool. I just won't watch that movie with you then. There you go, done. Like, the easiest thing in the world is not caring. I feel. When it comes to movies, I guess I should say. I mean, it's hard not to care when it comes to, like, certain, like, life lessons and relationships, blah, 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 whatever. But just, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Keep it real. Keep it super. Keep it awesome. I got a little bit of a hiccup in my podcast format right now, so you can find my podcast on SoundCloud at That Weird Podcast. It's going to be up on iTunes again real soon. I'm going to have a little talk video coming out of the Series of Unfortunate Events TV series. I just finished it, and I loved it, so look out for that. There's probably going to be a new episode of the Mitch stream coming out within the next week or so. But, yeah, you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your night. And remember, your opinion matters only to you.